Okay, I have been asked to explain how I found out that an entire bar filled with lesbians was in tune. This all began 1979, 78, somewhere, and I was meeting a young lady named Liz at, this was at college, back at Sam Houston State University, Huntsville, Texas. And she became nicknamed Liz the Les, bless her heart. She was wonderful, very funny young lady. And she took me one fine day to this lesbian bar in Houston that was known as I've forgotten the name, how terrible, never mind. The point being, Liz and I had this little game that we would play. She would ask me once in a while when I showed her the joke, she would ask me to find out whether or not she was in tune, because it's important to be in tune. Now, the way this worked at the bar was that I was there being treated sort of as a pet because I was the only male in the place at the time, and I was on my very, very best behavior. Because Marion and Lynn, yes, just Marion and Lynn, or M&L's bar, was a place where men were not shunned, but not necessarily welcomed, just in case they might be trouble. Understood? Got it? So I was, like I say, on my very best behavior, and so I'm sitting there at this table with several other ladies, and Liz was talking to them, and I'm kind of the pet to one side, you know. I don't smoke, but I carried a lighter with me at all times, so I was lighting cigarettes when I came up, which was frequent. And, yeah, remember those days? You could actually smoke in a bar? Think about it. So Liz suddenly turned to me and she said, "Tristan, would you find out if I'm in tune, please?" I said, here? Now? She said, "Yes, of course." I said, "Okay." So she turned to face me, and I went, "Yeah, you're in tune." And the table cracked up. That was the end of that. It was, no one could keep a, you should pardon the expression, straight face after that one. This also, as you might have guessed, gave license to the same game being played on whoever was willing to be the recipient, not from me, but from anyone else who had to find out, you know, and so as a result, I drank free that night. And every once in a while, from somewhere off in the corner, I would hear, and it's like, okay, I think I've started something, and I did. Marion herself, as I recall, it was Marion. I want to say she was about her mid-50s at this time. Black leather, biker type, wiry build, okay? And the black leather, everything else like this, strong. She came up to me, she gave me a hug around the neck. I thought I was going to choke and pass out. I really thought it was a chokehold. And she's like, "You're terrific. You can come in any time. Anybody gives you a problem, you tell them over to me. I'll take care." And I wasn't that much of a bar person anyway, but for the entire evening, and I'm told for quite a while after that, every once in a while, it would just sort of happen. So that's the story of how I found out an entire bar full of lesbians was in tune. Word of warning, don't try this at home or any other bar or any other location unless you know it's okay. Randomly finding out if a stranger is in tune is a no-no. Okay? Just keep that in mind. And may all your in-tunes be happy ones. Ta!